Alright, how's it going, guys? I'm here to test out this game, War Tech Fighters, WTF. It's a new game I picked up on Green Man Gaming for $11.94. I figured it was great value, and I really like mech fighting games, so I figured I'd try to give this game a go and kind of give you guys a little mini review of what the game is and if it's fun, if it's worth it. So one thing I can say is it's pretty neat. You can configure your mech, which, unbeknownst to me, I haven't really played a game that was able to do something like this, which is like cool, like change the colors, like something that I've always honestly kind of wanted since, you know, watching all these games or animes and all that kind of stuff since I was a kid. So for me, I mean, I'm pretty thrilled with the ability to, you know, kind of have some customization, like do some cool stuff, like change the colors, like as you can see here. It's like you can kind of just make whatever you want, like Optimus Prime, or, you know, like we can make, you know, some interesting looking robots. So we'll just go with that for now. Looks like there's eventually going to be some patterns you can kind of add to it. Right now, that's the only thing here. Not really sure what this is. Okay, so it just kind of like changes the points of that. But yeah, this is the basic customization. You can change the colors and stuff, but that's not all. Like, so there's also upgrades, so you can kind of change like this. Like you can change like your heads, and there's all these different abilities and different modes to change, like, or things that change your statistics, whatever, all that kind of stuff. There's, you know, different like arms, legs, you know, like you can get like, you know, all these different kinds that obviously change your stats in a different way, which I think is neat. I enjoy that. Looks like also you can get like different shields. Obviously that does what you'd expect. You know, swords, you know, like that's kind of cool. I mean, granted too, this is an early access game, so, you know, like you can't really say too much about it, but it looks like then there's like, you know, like some RPG elements, so the more you play the game, the more stuff you unlock, like defense and all this kind of stuff. I will say I have played the game a couple. I've already played like the training missions and one mission to try to, you know, just see if it's, you know, playable or whatever, if it would run. I mean, my system, I have, you know, two 1080s and, you know, an i5, so like, you know, I'm pretty much overkill for a game like this, but just so you guys have a point of reference, I am playing it in 4K. Obviously I'm not recording it in 4K because, you know, but so, and I mean, it looks great for what it is, but let's jump into a mission here. So let's see. This one, collect resources. Let's. All right, so launch. Yes. All right, so, you know, to me, I just see this as like a fun mech game. I like Gundam, I like Robotech, and many of those other fun mech style, you know, games. So it looks like there's kind of a little bit of a story to here. I haven't honestly been, you know, messing with this that much. I guess there's like, you know, you can collect materials. I'm guessing that, you know, gives you money. Okay, so that's kind of neat. You can kind of use this to farm money. The boost, just press down on the left trigger or the left stick. So that's kind of neat. You know, like, so far this is kind of, you know, basic as hell, but, you know, it's still pretty fun. And, you know, the movement feels like exactly how you think. Like a game like Zone of the Enders would be a good example of how it controls. All right, so here's our first take into combat. So let's go. You can kind of go and attack these and kind of adjust everything. The controls are pretty basic. I have no complaints over it. It feels pretty fun, and I can't say that I don't like anything about it yet. I mean, especially because this is with no power-ups. So I'm sure when you get some more power-ups and stuff, I would love to see if they came into VR, but because I do have an Oculus, which would be amazing if this was a VR where you're sitting in the cockpit and flying around. But maybe I'm a little bit too. I just want to play more VR games. So, so here's a first kind of take into combat. So it's pretty fun. Yeah, here's some of the fun little quick time events. And these things give you health in front of you. You can dodge missiles. See a little missile thing kind of comes up. You can all these fun quick time events are just a cool way to add a little bit of melee to stuff without, Man, I just come on, kill him. All right, and the melee is kind of an insta kill. So once the enemy is ready, weakened up enough, you can kind of, you can insta kill them with. Targeting on here, and once it locks, you can shoot missiles at them. It's a little bit hard, and you can kind of boost around and. All right, this bastard is being a dick. We'll get you up and goodbye. See ya. It's extremely satisfying. It's kind of I remember when I first started playing the new Doom, and I kind of was pretty excited by the way that that played. And the way that the quick time events didn't feel forced. The melee was actually really fun and enjoyable. And I do feel this game kind of gives you a good feeling. Obviously, I'm not comparing it to Doom, but saying that I'm, definitely enjoying what I'm playing. And I can't say that, I would definitely recommend this game to someone if they were looking for this type of game. Here's they have this little hacking thing, which I'm not a huge fan of because I'm kind of potato at puzzles. There. Bing, there. So it's just a matter of spinning the sticks around, kind of trying to figure out these, puzzles. Not exactly my forte, but, I still enjoy it.
Find the sealed container.
So you kind of, it's, like I said, it's pretty basic. Nothing, super crazy.
Resources container found.
another one somewhere around here. So this is cool, unlocking a lot of stuff. That's kind of cool. Let's kill that. Let's see. Figuring all this out. This, I mean, otherwise it's, generally kind of like your typical.
Resources container found.
Oh shit, man! I was busy. You just wanted to die or something. All right, sword in face, and that's really fun. I do really like this like fun little like melee thing. It makes it kind of fun for like kind of like the cannon fodder, enemies, your basic types. And it just, kind of makes gameplay go a little bit quicker when your goal. I spam that. I want to do melees as much as possible because obviously it's, I feel like it's easier to melee a guy than, obviously, sitting here and shooting slowly because I don't have any better weapons yet, which obviously you can buy like missiles and lasers, whatever. But I don't have that yet, so. Alright, let's see where's this puzzle going. Is it there? Puzzle. There we go. Give me all your energy. Alright, so, as you can kind of see, it's pretty basic. Whatever. Those spots give us energy. Recharge our shit. This looks like a thing. Maybe not. No. It's on our mini map. That's cool. Probably somewhere over here. This thing. Over here. Maybe. Okay. Oh, there we go.
Resources container found.
Alright, so do one of these puzzles. I hate these, but Alright, and we've completed the puzzles. Now I'm sure there's gonna be like some mini like boss fight.
Proceed to the next mission point.
Fighting. So guys.
Protect your light ship. Defeat the enemies.
And like the dodging, it actually kind of works. Like you kind of like see the missiles coming at you, and you can kind of sprint and like like boost forward, dodge, which I like really like. I think that's a cool like way of dodging. Because you can kind of see. Oh man, this gets pretty intense. I won't lie. I'll definitely say that. Oh man, I'm just taking fucking hit after hit. Alright, let's fuck this guy up. Alright, see ya! Nice, his own missiles shot into him. That's kind of cool. I can see where like this gets a little bit frustrating. But I mean, look, this is the second mission I've played of this game, so it's still, you know, you still gotta like learn and figure out like the different like moves, and kind of, you know, maybe it could be a little bit repetitious. I can see that maybe being a thing, but I mean, look, for the type of game that it is, I think it's, you know, pretty fun, and I would definitely say that you should try it if you haven't played it. If you like mechs, you know, like definitely play it. Otherwise, like, if this doesn't look like your cup of tea, I mean, I can't sit here and tell you, you know, you should try something. You should try something different. I mean, but obviously, if you're watching this video, you looked it up on YouTube and came across me, who basically doesn't have any videos, and you know, like, you know, so obviously, if you're looking for some gameplay footage, here you go. It's what it is. For $10, I definitely recommend it. I've bought way worse games on Steam and on other platforms that, you know, I would never recommend to people. And, you know, this game for the price is probably the best one I've played in a long time. So I would definitely, so far recommend it. I think the controls are great. I think that the customization is kind of cool. I mean, especially for like an early access style game. You know, usually you don't have too much when it comes to the ways of like, you know, graphics or something. It's always lacking slightly. Where I feel like this is not lacking in the gameplay department and the fun. But I definitely think like it could probably use maybe like a different, more enemy types so far. I mean, again, this is only the first mission, so I don't know how it would be going forward. You know, like it could be fun, like or it could just be the repetitious. But this is just kind of my first take, my quick review. I definitely say if you're looking for something cheap, fun. You can play it with a controller. I'm sure you can play it with keyboard and mouse, and it's probably not bad. You can do a lot of different options. See, like as you can see, like I completed it. It says like you've reached level 2. You can get like different bonuses. So I guess like let's see what that means. Okay, so here's like kind of like the RPG elements. I just leveled up. So all the different like things you can upgrade. So for me, you know, obviously, I think that if I was gonna upgrade something, I would say my weapons. You know, maybe that would be cool. That would be definitely a beneficial thing to go forward with. Let's see, upgrades. I have a little bit of money, so let's see what can I upgrade. Let's see, arms. So it adds more energy, more endurance. That's kind of cool, but slows you down a little bit. Those are kind of cool. Endurance and energy doesn't really take a hit to speed. That's kind of cool. Maybe I could get that. Maybe I should get something like that. Let's see what we got here. Got those. Yeah, and see, as you can see, they kind of have a plethora of different stuff. Let's see, torsos. That would be cool. I'd like to get a different torso because that one's kind of a little bit like basic bitch, and I really would like something kind of fun. Like, whoa, what the? I don't even know what that is, but kind of, yeah, let's do it. Like, that one kind of looks ridiculous, and I kind of like it. So we're gonna upgrade to weird looking faced dude. Let's see, what can we do, a head as well? I think I just wasted all my money. Well, okay, so I have some money, but let's go over to research, and I guess you can so defense, energy. Let's go to here and maybe like let's do that, because that seems like that would be good. A little bit less damage. But yeah, so like as you can see, this is the game. I mean, it definitely has like its fun little like, you know, feel to it. You can pick it up on Green Man Gaming. That's where I got it for a couple dollars cheaper than Steam, or just buy it off Steam. And on that note, I think I'm going to end this review. If I could say something negative, it would be that it feels a little bit shallow when it comes to the enemy types. But positives are it's fun mech gameplay with customization and RPG elements, which I've always wanted in a mech game. So I definitely say buy it, try it, and hopefully you'll enjoy my review. Thank you. All right, end.